You are live. Ah, I thought I'd go live. Random. Monday Night Live. I saw Dr. Art wasn't going on tonight, so I had so much fun last night on ASO's live. So I thought I'd grab the chair and have a seat and turn the camera on. See if anybody shows up. I'm sure somebody will. The old windshield in today, and really wasn't doing much other stuff. See if anybody show up. Hey, there's a couple people. Cool. Hang on, I'm just getting a pair of gloves here, and I'll do a molding while I'm sitting here yakking. And see who's not doing. Hey, Big Mike's Hoopty Barn. Hello, Big Mike. And Racer. Hey, I know you don't need one of them expensive tools there, Racer, but I like them. There's ASO too. Hello. Hey, Buck. Let me copy the link. This is in case somebody wants to come in and chat. I only did this on a whim because I'm usually working on a Monday night, but I'll have to open up my YouTube and pin it to the top just in case. Hey, look at that. Yeah. Yeah, it don't look bad. I mean, that's the first time I ever did one, and I didn't crack it. So, knock on wood. Not yet, anyway. Yeah. My nephew even said, he said, "Man, that went pretty good." He was expecting a problem, but I left it sit out in the sunlight all day, and put a little pressure on it here and there, and made sure it made a seal all the way around. The only thing I didn't do was I forgot to do the alcohol. Oh well, if it leaks, I'm going to get wet. You know, I drive a motorcycle in the rain, so I got a rubber floor now. Anyway, so what you doing there, ASO? Anything good? Nothing. It'd be okay. It's thick. Yeah, and you know what? I can always take the molding back off and urethane it. You could have a boat cuda, one of them amphicars. Yeah, that's what I'll have. An amphicar. You know, I'm still taking paint off of these moldings. It's pretty bad. It took me 4 applications for the one that goes down and across the bottom. Hey, John Wilburn. Hello, John. Well, I was looking for Dr. Arts live, and he didn't go live, so I thought, well, I waited till close to 8 o'clock, see if anybody else was going live, and I thought, well, I'll turn the camera on. Hey, well, he shows up. Dr. Arts was live, and he didn't go live, so I thought, well, I waited till close to 8 o'clock, see if anybody else was going live. That's you there, Big Mike.
What's happening?
Oh, not much. How you doing?
Oh, man.
He shows up. Dr. Arts was live, and he didn't go live, so I thought, well,
Oh,
I waited till close to Is that you or is that
Hold on
me?
here. I had to shut my browser there.
Is that better now?
Oh,
it's
yeah.
better now.
I just had to shut off my YouTube browser. You know how it goes.
Yeah, I do it all the time.
I forget, it's been a while since I've been on one of your lives.
Right. Or
Yeah.
or one that you had to view. Oh yeah, that's right. Usually, well, if you have your own. Well, no, I've already had a browser open and mess it up too.
Yeah. Well,
But I've been watching your series, and it's good to see you back in the Hoopty Barn.
oh, yeah. Well, it's good to be back in there. I tell
Yeah,
you, man.
it is fun, isn't it? I mean, I usually do something every day. I mean, just a little here, a little there.
Yeah, I try to. I try to get in there every day, and I do. And yeah, some days are better than others.
Exactly. Yeah. Some days I'll get 10 minutes of something done, and next day I got 3 or 4 hours into it, and I'm like, oh man, I got to go to work.
Yeah.
It just the time flies by so fast sometimes. But
Yeah. Well, and a lot of times what I'll find myself doing is I'll be in there, man, and I'm just, going at a clip, and then all of a sudden the brakes get slammed on. And I'm like, was that my foot? Oh, goodness gracious.
yeah, it all comes out in the wash, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm afraid to wash this one. I'm afraid it'll fall apart if I wash it.
Yeah, every time I turn around, there's another hole.
Yeah.
Well,
actually, I got a pretty good solid start on this thing, and
yeah, it does look good.
I get an awful lot of advice, which I do appreciate on a lot of things, and I've got a whole lot of plans for this thing, though. It's like there's a reason I'm not cutting out the entire firewall, and I can't say what that is yet, but you'll see.
Yeah, I'd hate to see you cut that firewall at all, but
yeah, well, but I mean, to fit,
you're doing something different, so you're going to have to.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't exactly designed for that V8.
No. And I was even looking in there to see if you can unbolt it and then make yourself a new one.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
take it out so it can be put back in.
Yeah, it doesn't unbolt.
No.
Well, I mean, if you take the whole body off, it will, but that's it.
Well, one thing you could look at is it's not a numbers matching car, so.
Well, yeah, there's that.
Yeah, but I mean, it's well, I mean, look what they do to those cars. They just use the skin off them sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree, John. If internet advice costs money to give, we'd be rid of it. Yeah. Well, I got quite a ways today before I hit my roadblock, and then sometimes you get in there and it's like you're just recording away, and all of a sudden it's like, why wasn't my phone plugged in?
What? I had the camera all set up because I put the windshield in today. I had it all set up. All I had to do was just, I had to turn it on and then hit the record button. And my nephew was just about ready to leave, and I'm like, I forgot to hit the button.
Oh, man. Yeah.
So, whatever. I mean, maybe it's a good thing because you know how that goes when you're on camera. Things don't go well.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. True. And I guarantee you, people will be seeing that, in my shop. I show whenever I screw up or something doesn't go right,
Yeah.
I'll show you. So I'm really excited about this build, man. This car is a sentimental build.
Right.
So.
Well, that's one of the reasons I bought this because my brother had one like it. I always wanted one.
Yeah. You better be careful. You'll turn into a Mopar guy.
What's that? No, I always I have. Well, actually, I had two Mopars before I even bought this one.
Oh, okay.
I got a Chrysler 300 out there.
Well, yeah,
I got a Jeep Grand Cherokee too.
I am. Jeep. Yeah.
Yeah, it's still it's a Mopar now, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I've had them all, Mike. There's some Mopars I won't own. There's some Chevys I won't own. You know,
Yeah.
and
Well,
my nephew says it the best. He says I'm a car guy, but I have
right.
a soft spot for Mopars.
That's where I'm at too. I've had all of them too, and I
Yeah.
tell you, one of my favorite ones was my '69 Galaxy 500. Had the 429 in it. Man, I
Yeah.
miss that car.
Recording gremlins do show up. That's right, Don.
Yeah, recording gremlins. I guess that's what we'll call them. I usually just call them my mistakes.
John says people only convert to Mopar.
I gotcha. They only convert to Mopar, not from Mopar. Yeah.
Not from, right. Hello, Chris.
Oh. Yeah.
No, I've had a lot of just regular Mopars through the years. One of the best ones I had was a '77 Fury.
Yeah.
I think it's like the Dodge Monaco. I think it was a Fury, Plymouth Fury. And I had a 78 Dodge truck. Man, I love that, but the frame rotted in half. Yeah, I had to get rid of that one.
Yeah.
Man, that was a tank.
I had a 78 3/4 ton camper special extended cab, big old 4-wheel drive. And not that I didn't like it, but it was one of those things I got in trade, and I really regretted the trade because I traded a '67 Scout 800 with the 345 V8 for it.
Oh man, I love those Scouts.
I know. And afterwards I was like, man, that is not half the 4-wheel drive that Scout was. And the guy wouldn't trade me back even with money. Well,
Thank you, Chris.
Live and learn, you know.
That's right. Yep. But most of the cars I've ever, all the cars I ever had, I ran them right to the ground and junked them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you just buy another one because way back then, I used to buy a car for $50.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You know, run it for 6 months, 8 months. The sticker ran out on it. Get rid of that and get another one. You know. Yeah, they were around all the time, but now, oh my gosh, some of the stuff that's on the out there for sale is insane.
Yeah, my first car was a '68 Fury 3, and
Okay.
I paid $125 for it.
Yeah, my first car was a '67 Chevelle. My dad paid $75 for it.
Nice.
Yeah, I bought a '67 Chevelle one time, 6-cylinder, 4-door, right, for $50. I found $1.50 under the seat. Yeah, so I got it for $48.50.
There you go. That's a bargain.
Oh yeah, and back then, when I was drinking then too, so $1.50, that was 4 quarts for $1 back then too.
Heck yeah.
So,
Yeah, back when I was drinking way back in the day, we used to have that night train, and we had Thunderbird say, "What's the word? Thunderbird. What's the price? $1 twice."
Yeah, that and Boone's Farm and
Oh yeah.
Mad Dog and yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm surprised I lived through a lot of that stuff.
Oh,
There's the old man. Hello, Mark.
Yeah, but yeah, it's so far so good, man. I'm enjoying this this new venture.
Yeah, you can tell on your video that you're having fun with it.
Yeah. Well, and that's just it. If you're not going to have fun with it, what's the point? I don't want it to be a job. That's the one thing when I started my YouTube channel, I don't need a job. I don't want it to be work. I want it to be, something that I love.
I know, and I worked as a mechanic for many years. So, when I was done work, I didn't want to keep working on cars. So, I mean, when I made extra money, I did, but on my own stuff, no.
Yeah. Well, the only mechanic I ever did was out of necessity.
Yeah.
because I couldn't afford to have somebody else do it.
Well, yeah, well, and then for a while there, people were asking me to work on their cars and stuff. I said, I'm done with it. I'm done. Right. Because when I went back to college and got a good job and got good pay, I started having other people do my work for me, and all that. And until I paid a few bills.
There
And
you
then,
go.
man, I could do this stuff myself. Why am I having somebody else do it?
Right.
And then I look in my toolbox and all the tools are rusty. They're not getting used.
Well, it's pretty funny because back when we first started our business, and all I just had an old junky half-ton Ford pickup, and I drove it like it was a 1-ton. I mean, I'd load it all the way down till it stopped,
Right.
And anyway, I remember laying in the driveway in the middle of winter. It was about 5 degrees outside, underneath that thing, having to change out the clutch because I had to go to work and get the mortgage paid. And I would have to just stop for a little bit, warm up, get back under there, do a little more, stop, warm up. And I swore that once I got to the point where I could afford to, I would never work on my own stuff again unless I just wanted to. And so that's where I'm at now. I mean, I have a mechanic for my big diesel truck and all that, and Mama's Subaru, we have a mechanic, I just do this for fun.
Yeah. Hey, Chris, are you talking about back here? I found another rust hole there I'm working on there. But today I put the windshield in. I started with the driver's seat. I may want to lower it a little bit more yet, but I'm just playing around. That's all. And then today I got the windshield in, so now I got to get the molding, all the paint off the moldings. There was like 1,432 layers of paint on these moldings.
Nice.
It took me. I just did the one that goes across the bottom here. It took me, I think, 4 applications of paint thinner before I got it off of there, and then I still have to use some Brillo pad.
Wow.
Yes, it's pretty bad. Here, I'll
Yeah.
show you one. Well, this one ain't really that bad, but you see all the
Yeah.
paint, and it's all over. They never taped it off.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I've been looking for a windshield for the Plymouth, and there's a place out of Massachusetts that makes, replacement windshields for the older cars like that. $200 for that little bitty flat piece of safety glass.
is there any glass places near you? They could probably make one that suits.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking I'm probably just going to try to go to one of these places around here and just, take them my windshield and say, I need a piece of safety glass. This is the dimensions. But the problem is the frame on that windshield is so rusty and so pitted. I'm just thinking, man, how am I ever going to get the glass out of it without destroying it and then get it put back together?
Well, you're going to probably have to get the glass out of it, and then at least get it get some stability in it.
Yeah,
and then put a piece of glass in it. I mean, that's my opinion anyway. But
yeah. Well, and I found a place that makes the frames for them too. They went like $500 for a frame. I said, yeah, I don't think so.
Well, you wouldn't believe some of the stuff. Just in the repair panels that I bought for here was $1,200 already, and I only got a couple things.
Yeah,
but shipping was like $350 out of all of that.
Right. Well, but you see, and you're building a really super cool car, man. And I mean, not that the Plymouth ain't cool, but it's a hoopty. Yeah, it's a whole different thing. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
I'm not going to have a $500 windshield in a $300 car.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, and the reason I start patching like the floor and the other stuff, it's because as soon as you take that panel off, then there's other stuff and other stuff and other stuff, and it just,
Mm-hmm.
just like back here, there was only a little hole, and now it ended up about this big, about that wide. Once you start digging in, it just, and it should have a roof skin, but I could do all that later. It's
Right.
actually, I'm getting practice welding and cutting pieces and bending them and all that other neat stuff. So
Nice.
yeah,
Well, and you enjoy what you're doing though, right?
yeah. So I have fun with it. It's a challenge,
Yeah. Well, there you go. That's awesome.
But what I'm happy about now is I'm at the point where I can drive it now.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to put brakes on it and all this other stuff and tires and
Right.
and put the doors and fenders and stuff on. But it's at that point where if I wanted to take that turn and put an engine transmission in it and take it to the track, I could do it right now.
Nice.
And
Yeah.
I'm really happy about that because I'm still
Yeah.
waiting for the engine for the buck. I'm hoping that's coming back in like 2 weeks. So
Yeah.
this will have to go outside. I'll put it under a tarp or I was thinking about buying a car cover for it. And then that's after I get the engine built and ready to go in.
Hmm.
So
Well, like I've always said, I'm not an engine builder or any of that stuff. I can take an engine out of one thing and put it in another and make it go.
right.
Jay.
Yeah. Yeah, I never
Yeah.
did a Buick either, but I mean I've done other engines and well we'll see.
Yeah. I'm getting pretty excited. I got to go to the junkyard and get I'm going to get a rear end for it. I'm not sure what I'm going to use yet, but I've got to get something more updated, And,
Yeah.
yeah.
What's wrong with the rear in the truck?
Well, the truck is a 3/4
Oh,
ton.
3/4 ton. That's right.
Yeah. I don't think I'm going to be running 8 lugs on the back and 5 on the front.
5 on the
Yeah, I
front.
guess I could. It's a hoopty, but
Yeah,
you know,
yeah. I mean,
I figure
if you were
I got to
stuck
get
or
the
something,
drive line. I got to get the drive line cut and built anyway.
right.
There's a guy not too far from here that does drive lines. So, hey, NSB.
What's up? Hey, Jason.
So anyway, I'm looking at probably like something out of a Ford Explorer or something like that. That ought to be plenty heavy enough to do that, and it's 5 on 4.5 on the bolt pattern.
Right. Those they say those 8.8s in those Explorers are real strong rears.
Yeah, that's what I hear. And you can pick them up down here at the U Pull-It for like $150.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah. I mean, they're
some of them
dirt cheap.
have a 373 posi in them and 410 posies in them.
Yeah, that's just it. I'm going to crawl around under there and look at some tags and see what I can find. See if I can find me a good gear set. And
yeah, like a 355 or something like that, right?
Yeah. Well, I want to get something that is going to be good for road and track, because after we get done with the no names, I'm planning on driving this car all the way to California.
Oh, really? Well, then you want
something. Me and my cousin
even higher than that, like a 323 or something.
Yeah,
because then you'll have a little bit of oomph and you'll have a little bit of a highway gear too.
Right. Yeah, I'll just have to see what I can get that's fairly close.
And myself, I don't know how to figure all that stuff out. I just thinking about it,
Right.
But there is formulas out there you can figure out what your RPM is going to be and all that, and then you can figure out what your gas mileage and all that. First responder is a good one for that. He gets deep into that stuff.
Yeah, I know. He talks all that smart stuff.
Yeah. He'll get the whiteboard out. He'll get the whiteboard out for you.
Yeah. Jay's saying that 8.8 got rear discs too.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, some of them had drum, but I don't know how many though, or what year.
Yeah, I figure, you know what? That's the thing about this is it's all on the cheap. I've already sold the grill, and guy's supposed to be coming to pick up the hood,
Yeah.
and got people interested in the fenders. But there's still some pretty good parts on that truck.
Right.
The
Like
front row,
dashboard and stuff too, gauges, all that stuff, steering
yeah,
column.
and the rotors the brake rotors on there are like brand new, dude.
Wow.
I bet they don't have 500 miles on
Wow.
them. Yeah, that kid was just out
Nice.
jackassing around. Hey, Jeff.
Yeah. I think it is a 727 turbo.
The one that's in the truck?
Yeah.
I think so. I don't know.
It looks like a
a
727. Maybe I'm wrong though, but
It's supposed to have, but I've been trying to look it up and find out, and they said it's supposed to have an identification stamp on the pad on the driver's side up on the top, but
that didn't have overdrive, right? That was only a
no, it was an
86
86.
or something.
It's just an 86. Yeah.
I don't think they had the overdrive yet, did they?
I don't think so.
I don't know. Turbo Tom would know. He's a Chrysler man.
Yeah, I think it's.
World 2.
I figure it's going to be good enough to push that thing down the road. That thing doesn't weigh anything. That's it. I push it around with one hand in the shop.
Yeah. I have to go find my YouTube and put the link up on the top in case somebody else wants to get in there. But I'm still here. I mean, you can see me. I just can't see you right now. How is your sub count? Is your sub count climbing up with that?
Well, yeah. I'm at 790 something, I think. Yeah. I'm inching towards 1,000. I figure. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. That's not me.
Yeah. So.
Hey.
Hey, so
You guys are loud. That's my daughter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hi, daughter.
I can yell at her.
That's right.
So, I was saying something, like she sidetracked me. Oh yeah, about the sub count. Yeah, I think I would be willing to bet that by the end of no names this year, I'll probably be really close to 1,000, if not over 1,000. Especially after I get this car out there on the track and people see what it's going to do. It ain't going to be the Coronet.
Oh, it'll be a little faster, right?
Oh yeah. I'm looking for redemption this year.
Well, I mean, I may end up bringing a 6-cylinder back down, but
Yeah.
I'm hoping not. I mean, if everything goes right, if I can have the engine all together ready to go in by the middle of July, I'll be in great shape.
All right. I'm going to have to go outside because they're being really loud in there.
Okay. But I did pin the link up top if anybody else wants to join in.
Oh, what a beautiful day.
Well, we had some good weather here too. It was nice. I mean, it was probably 80s, but it still wasn't real humid.
Go lay down somewhere. I don't want your dog. Nobody wants him. You want a dog? There you go. Have a dog.
Yeah, no. I like animals, but I don't own any because you got to take care of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We own too many.
Well, you got a farm going there too.
Yeah, we just sold off our first litter of pigs.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, they went fast.
I mean, I think Unfinished Project has a lot of animals too.
Yeah. Yeah, this year I'm getting my drive line custom built. It's not going to shake like a dog trying to crap out a peach seed.
Okay. Yeah, you're not going to have to carry extra bolts.
No, no. Oh goodness.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
can't
was
wait
there
till the event. It's going to be a
when
hoot.
Dallas said, "You actually passed tech." He said, "Yeah, I passed tech."
Yeah, yeah. Well, the guy didn't crawl underneath there.
No,
He probably just looked at the engine and says, "Yeah, he ain't going nowhere fast. He's
he ain't
fine."
going fast, right? Yeah, well, you did drive it sensibly, though.
Yeah.
You know, that was fun, though. I thought, man, he's catching me. He's going to get me.
Well, if that drive line hadn't started shaking so bad, I mean, it had the power. Just that dang drive line, man. That's the thing
Yeah.
holding me back.
Oh yeah, look at that! Stuff that big Chevy in the Coronet, make it a racer. Hey, there's poor boy's garage. Oh,
But
Brad.
Are they really poor?
That I don't know.
It's all
But
good.
he's. It looks like he's getting that yellow Roadrunner getting back together, or well, it's already together. I think I saw a thumbnail where he was working on it.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
I
kind
haven't
of
been.
crazy. I just answered all my comments for the last couple of days because I had Friday or Saturday, Sunday, Monday off,
Uh,
and I was out here in the garage most of the time, so I never got to my my comments. I had a whole pile of them.
yeah, I have. I tell you, I just haven't been really on YouTube watching a whole lot of content lately.
Right, but
Um,
another thing that's happening to me too is upgraded to trans. That's it. Thank you, there, Brad. But uh, I don't get notifications from everybody anymore. I don't know if it's because I don't watch their channels as much because I've been doing it because I always like to watch the channels for the people I'm reviewing. So I try to spend time there.
yeah. Well, it's just right now that I've dedicated myself, you know what I mean? I put myself out there and
Yeah,
I have to, I'm the guy, I'm not going to not do what I said. You know
right.
what I mean? I'm going to
Yeah,
do this every
you're gonna
single day for 90 days.
hold
And
yourself
it's
to
a
your
big
word.
commitment, but,
Yeah,
you
yeah, but
know,
that was an awesome idea.
yeah,
90 to
well,
nothing. That was a great idea.
yeah, thanks. I thought it was seen. I thought it just sounded like, you know what? You always hear people say someone going 90 to nothing, and I thought, hey, why not?
Yeah, that was awesome. I saw that. And hey, that's cool. That's some creative stuff there.
Have more haters than anything.
Yeah, that's because Big Block was going to put a Chevy Big Block in a Coronet.
Yeah. Well, hey, you know what? Whatever makes the world go round, right?
That's right. Well, it's his car. He gets to do what he wants with it,
Exactly.
right?
Uh,
And all it has to do is please the owner.
exactly.
It don't have to please anybody else.
Yeah. Now you see me, I choose to put all pretty much mostly Mopar stuff in my
Uh huh.
cars, but I mean, I'm not against putting a like a Ford 9-inch underneath something, or even that 8.8 Explorer rear end, because that's cheap, you
Right.
know, and it's
Yeah.
heavy enough that it ought to tote the load, you know. So I think it's going to be fun.
Yeah, well, you already got one that's running, so you don't have to worry about flames shooting out the bottom.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and
But
I figured, worst case scenario, if by whatever chance reason it's not ready to go, I mean, I could always bring the wife's car up there and just run it down the track a couple of times. The 66,
yeah,
it
oh yeah,
runs and drives. I
right.
just, I just haven't done the disc brake conversion on it yet.
You guys
But
running around at all?
no, well, I need to go through the fuel system too. I mean,
Okay.
I need to get the fuel going back from the tank instead of a gas jug under the hood.
Yeah,
That might not pass tech.
yeah, it might not, huh?
Uh,
Plus, you have too much rubber hose.
yeah. Well, maybe if I ask them if I put a hard line in that tank.
What's the plan for Buck's drivetrain? You mean in the CUDA? That I'm hoping to. Well, my plans are to keep it a 440 automatic 727. It already has an 8 3/4 rear with a spool in it, so that's what my plan is. Um,
Cool.
yeah, I mean, there's guys at work saying, "Man, you got to put a modern Hemi in there and stuff." I'm like, "Man, it's a 70 CUDA. I don't really like that idea."
Right.
I mean, but if I can get uh, um, a setup like that for all in for $500, yeah, I'd probably do that.
Well,
But
yeah.
that ain't gonna happen.
Well,
That's thousands of dollars too. Just like putting a 440 is gonna be thousands.
yeah, you never know though, man. You get in with the right people, like you see how I've got my sponsor there,
Yeah,
Wilson's Towing and Ken's Collision. I was told him about my plan for the Plymouth, and he's like, "Really?" I said, "Yeah." And he's like, "Hey, I got this old truck, man. I'll hook you up." I'm like, "Sweet."
yeah.
I just got to advertise. So,
No, no,
yeah.
Brad. I don't have one right now. I have a block with a cast crank that's wounded, and but that's it. I have one good head. So I need a yeah, I need a lot. So I've been looking for a used 440. Not right now though, because I got to put the money I have into the Buick. You know. So, but if a killer deal comes along, I'm not going to let it go by.
Man, got a bumper crop of roosters this year. I need to make some dumplings.
Really, man, this butyl tape is brutal. Yeah, there's just every time I turn around, there's an issue. That should be okay. So,
Well, I think I'm gonna hop off of here, Buck. I just thought I'd stop in and say howdy and see
yeah,
what
thanks for
you's up
stopping in.
to.
It's always good to talk to the big Mike.
Yeah, well, I appreciate it. It's always good to talk to Buck too. We got a kind of a long standing history of a year or so.
Yeah, I know. And you guys were the ones that helped me go live.
Well, it's all
Those
good, man.
arrows,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, I think when I subscribed to you, you had like 10 subscribers,
I think 10 or 11. Yep.
10 or 11. Yeah.
Mhm.
So, right on, my brother. Well, hey, you just keep up the good work, and everybody else have a good evening, and keep your eye on that Hoopty barn, man. It's just going to keep coming out every single day. Tomorrow's day 82.
Yeah.
And then
I
we
didn't get
got
to watch 83 yet, so don't spoil it.
it's up. I'll tell you that much. It's up.
Yeah,
So,
I know. I did see the thumbnail, but I
yeah.
didn't watch it.
So, yep.
Everybody's
All
saying
right.
goodbye. Night, Mike.
All
Have a good
right.
one,
Y'all
Mike.
take care. We'll see
Hi,
you later, man.
Colleen. Later, Big Mike. Hey, there's Tim Windsor. Hi, Tim. What, did I miss anything here? Oh, there's Blake from Bad Tree Productions. Link is up top if anybody wants to join in. I just figured I'd do a random live. I know I'm running Mopar Joe again. Well, he's got a bounty on his head too. I don't know if you know that or not. So there's going to be a lot of people running Mopar Joe. Hippie Miller. Hey, Hippie. Hello, all. Should have the camera above the. What does it matter? I'm just playing around here tonight. Beautiful weather outside. I don't like to be inside when it's nice. I'd rather be outside. There's quite a few call outs, just no way to track them all. Oh yeah, last year we had that. We had the page on Buzz's website. Renegade's Garage. Hello, Renegade. Torque that like button. Yeah, I like that one. Auto salvage time will be here soon to leave. Yeah, it won't be long at all. Then it'll be over, and then we'll be bugging John Wilburn. Hey, when are you going to announce the date? When are you going to announce the date? I can hear it now. I just got a molding that had a bunch of sand marks on it, and I'm running over with it 400 wet sander with some Dub D. I got some Dub D 40. Where are we at? There we go. The Dub D. It looks like when it's done, it looks like what do they call it? The brushed stainless or whatever you want to call it. I don't have a polisher, but this here is smoothing all the scratches out. So I thought I'd while I'm sitting here doing a live, I can do some sanding. You guys think we'll have more cars than there last year? I'm sure there'll be more. By how much I don't know, but I'm sure there's more because there's already I forget already. I think there's 13 guys or 14 guys that made it through the 500 already this year, and there's still another 20 to go. 22. I forget anymore. Plus all the people that signed up that you don't see. So if everybody that was there last year comes, and then there's another 13 that made it through, and then we got another 20 that should make it through. So calculations, there might be another 50 cars there, at least. Hey, there's Cousin Mike. How's Cousin Mike today? A Mohawk will have his car there this year. Yeah, you're climbing up there pretty good there, Mohawk. I see you did. You guys are doing it wrong. Cousin Mike is exhausted. You working hard or hardly working, Mike? That'll be a good turnout then. Yes, it will. What I think what's going to be really neat this year too is the mob the car show down at Lambert's, and then throwing the rolls and stuff and eating that was just a whole lot of fun last year. And with more people and all these guys that just made it through, going to be there, and it should be pretty cool. And hopefully, like last year, there was people who were going to bring instruments and start playing music. I don't know if they did or not. I don't remember because I was I camped at the track, so I didn't see or hear anybody, but I could be wrong there. Hopefully, they do it this year. I always like that. That's pretty cool. Auto Salvage says a lot more cars and people, and cousin Mike says he's always working. Oh, you got a new shirt design. I missed that one. I'll definitely have to check that out. Man, I thought I had all the paint off of this thing. Home of the throw a roll at John Wilburn. Got to run, go to work, and on the dart. Have a good one. See you later, Rabbit Transit. Yes. Long day on the river. Well, I hope you had nice weather, Blake. I know we had nice weather here today. Actually, it's still nice out there. Later, Jay. Oh my, I'm about done with this too. I still have to do some straightening out. Little hammer and dolly on this too. Wendy English. Hello, Wendy. She's at work watching. Nobody else went live tonight, did they? Can't remember who used to go. Oh, no, that was move 3 docks and prop blown slips. It was a bad day to have a black shirt on. Oh my, I guess so. That sun was pretty strong today. Nice when you see a cool car and a shirt and it's yours. Yes. Hey, Wendy, your husband's checking up on you. All right, that's it. That's all I can stands, and I can't stands no more. No, Dr. Art said he wasn't going to go tonight. He said I saw that he canceled. No broadcast tonight. Oh, I found the spot now. Darn. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I went live, and I thought, well, why not? We had a good time last night on ASO's live. We were laughing like crazy. Oh, okay. I thought Landon did his on a Monday night. Well, it's odd for me because I work second shift, but I have today off, so that's why I'm here today. Otherwise, I wouldn't be. I can't go on the lives when I'm at work. I can listen to them and I can comment on my phone, but I can't join in. All right, now now I'm done. All right, let's wipe this off. Could order a swap meet. Okay. Could upload a swap meet video after your live. We're all just bored. Well, I'm okay, close. Man, this one's pretty bad. Well, at least it's smooth. That one's going to take a lot of work. Well, I'm going to Carlisle. Chrysler's at Carlisle in a couple weeks, so maybe I'll see some stuff there. That's it. Work's over. Let's see, we empty this one. Let's see with this one. I got glasses all over the place. No, the other ones are better for long distance. Yes. Join the club. Yeah, Mohawk was there last night. And who else was there in the chat? First responder, he was in the chat. And was that 52 minutes already? Wow. Boom, boom. Mohawk 62 be the next channel to join. Oh, to join in the chat or on the live. Yeah, he comes on. He's been on a few already. He was over there at JB's house. All right, sold a Mustang, so this year more Mopars should be able to stay in the bracket race longer than last year. LOL. So apparently, Big Block's Mustang took a few Mopars out last year. Hey, Blake, were you gonna do a premiere with your swap meet video? Didn't miss much there, Busted Radio. We were just yakking. Big Mike had to go, and then I pinned the link up top if anybody wants to join in. I'll stick around as long as you guys want me to. I had a pretty easy day today. Had an eye doctor appointment this morning and put a windshield in. That was it. And I was scraping paint. Well, paint stripper. Gonna join the club. Is that the Nanner Pudding Gang? I could have to edit it all yet. Oh, okay. Club? Yeah, what club are you talking about, ASO? Keep an eye out for Buster Radio Garage. She's been doing giveaways again. Go check his channel out. If you need the link, let me know. Is that Dr. Art? Hello, Dr. Art. I'm not a cyberbully. I'm not a cyberbully. I'm not a cyberbully. As I do a sneak attack from the side. Hey, there does nothing special. Hey, everybody. And we had Dr. Art said hello, everyone. We were looking for your live tonight, Dr. Art. But you canceled, so I was sitting here messing with a windshield molding. And yeah. So I threw the camera on. What the buck is going on in here? Not much, Mickey. What are you doing? Yeah, still not feeling good. It's been about a week and a half. I'm sorry to hear that, Dr. Art. I hope you feel better. Big block's great, other than sitting there at work paying bills, isn't it? That's always a fun job, isn't it? Oh, he's in. Oh, that club. Okay. And lithium grease and plastic gauge. I think that's what he's talking about. So Mickey's going to the Friday night No Prep Pro 400 tree. Getting ready to have some fun with the family. Hey, that's awesome, Mickey. Have a great time. I'm probably working the whole weekend. Hey, Andrew. How you doing, Andrew? Good to see you. 400 trees fast. There's Twisted Mopar. Did you get over 200 last night there, Dennis? I didn't get to look yet today. Hey, Mr. Terry Grover, too. Well, thank you, Terry. I'm glad to hear that, Andrew. Glad to hear you're doing good. Somebody said something here. Buck is doing a good job on the Cruda. Yeah, getting there. That's why I was just telling Big Mike that I'm at the point where if I wanted to, I could put it all together and drive it. You know, I mean, I still need brakes, brake lines, and master cylinders, stuff like that. But I don't have to fix the rust before I do that stuff. So I get the windshield in, and the rest is gravy. What really feels good about where I'm at now is I'm back to where I started. You know, but I got good metal. So, but all this CUDA stuff is going to come to a halt soon once that 455 comes back. Hey, Twist is at 210. That's awesome. Saturday he was at 175. That's awesome. What's a 220 club? You'll have to talk to ASO about that one. I don't want no screenshot. Did I miss anybody? That is awesome, Dennis. I'm glad to see that. You keep up the good work, and you'll be there in no time. That's why I said last year. Last year at this time, I wasn't even at the 200 mark yet. I didn't hit 200 subscribers until July 4th, and I did a live that day. And because I take pictures not every milestone, but every other milestone I take a picture. Hey, Mark's Garage Channel is almost into 220. Oh, awesome, Mark. Big help from Dust Devil. Well, you know how it is there, Dennis. You know, we all could use a little help here and there. Buck is fast when his hair's been blown off at 680 at 2 1/4. Yeah, I've never been that fast. The fastest I've been is like 151. That was many moons ago. All right, Chris, have a good night. Thanks for stopping in. And remember, everybody, keep an eye on Busted Radio Garage's channel. Got to brag up Mama Nivlak 57. She ran 6 pounds to pull off 6 rounds to pull off a win at Maple Grove on Saturday. Hey, awesome. All right, Mom and Nivlak. And she got the win. Yes. That's awesome. No way me to try to brace the car, take any video. Oh, race the car and take a video. That's right. Yeah, it's always good to have a little bit of help from your friends. Awesome, Andrew. That's great. Yeah, it is great. Go Mama. Nice, Andrew. System Opar says hello, NSB. Oh, yeah. Congratulations, Andrew. And Mama. And Calvin. That's one place I haven't been to yet is Maple Grove. Maple Grove Raceway. And I was always, I'm not that far away from it. I used to live up in Pottsville area, so it was pretty close. And just never made it down there. I finally made it to Beaver. I drove by there, I don't know for how many years, and always said I'm going to stop in one day. So I finally made it there. Check out your text. Okay, I will. Andrew Nelson, awesome. Is she going to race the bracket at No Name Nationals? Oh man, that's that. Look at that. I got to show you guys. Let me blow it up here a little bit. I think you can. Let me see if I can get it up here. It's a little fuzzy. Maybe I can go a little closer. No, a little farther away. Look at his smiles. Oh my God, that's awesome, Andrew. Family horsepower. That's just so cool. If she does, I'm not lining up next to her. Man, that's great. Got to put her up against Mr. Haney. Thanks for the picture there, Andrew. She got to keep Calvin and I in line. She knew it on the top end. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. I bet you and Calvin were cheering like crazy in the stand or on the sideline there. When he says tell her to put a stick in it and catch a lane. Ah, just kidding. All the respect to you and your camp, Andrew. That's Mickey. He has a slow, small block forward. He's actually Terry Grover's son. In case anybody was wondering, Terry Grover's in here somewhere yet. Terry's in here somewhere. I see Terry got up over 1,000 subs. 1141 or something like that. Bugs. All right. Well, I'll hang out here another probably 20 minutes yet, and I'll shut her down because it's already a little after 9. I'm gonna straighten up a couple things here. Close my door. Hold on the starting line. Calvin was on the left side. I was on the right side. Oh, that's cool. I see you were right out there with her. That's awesome. I see that all the time when I'm at the races. You know, and I haven't been into this drag racing stuff very long. I always wanted to go, but I never did. And but I've been having a blast with it. Um, Hopefully someday I'll have this one and the other one out there and go have some fun. Hey, there's the Dougster. Never fear, the Dougster is here. Hello, Doug. Everybody's saying hi to Dougster. He's he's been putting some videos out, so make sure you go check his channel out. He's been how can I say it? He got a shop truck. I forget what year. I know the one he had, the frame was bad, so he hadn't started on another one. Yes. And he's got the slowest small block Ford. 92. There it is. 92 D150. I was going to say 88, but I thought, well, he'll probably put the year up there. I don't know if let me go see if I can get Dougster's link. Copy, paste. There's Dougster's link. Slow, small bulk for she had a consistent 12.6 all day. She did an awesome job chopping the competition on the top end. Yes, yes. NSB says his last race was at the No Name Nationals. Good news is the Dart was ready to go and in the trailer. Now we just need to beat the raining season down here. Let me see if I can do this without tilting my head back. Yeah, that's this here is Doug's link, the Dougster's link. Then you want to go check out his '92 D150 build. He had an old Sun machine too that he was I think he did a video on it too. I mean, an old Sun machine. It's pretty cool. I like that old stuff. 92 is the new one. The other is a year. Other is all years. LOL. It's a hodgepodge Dodge. You know what them Dodges sound like, right? Dodge. Now, I've had some good Dodges through the year. Plymouth. I mean, I even had one of those little Mitsubishi ones. A Sapporo, I think it was. 78 Sapporo. I think it was, what was that other one? They had an Arrow. That was a pickup truck, that Arrow. I worked at a Dodge dealership for a couple of years back in 1980. Parts man. I was a parts man. Didn't know nothing about parts when I went in there. They just threw me in and said, "Here, you're doing parts." Have you found any 4th Gen X stuff at any junkyards? No, I haven't. I need the tail panel. Oh, you need the whole tail panel for the Nova. No. Last time I was looking, there was nothing. There was nothing. Now, at least that Nova, they do make reproduction parts for it. Some of it. I know I couldn't get any inner wheel wells. Um, I don't know about the tail panel now, but the Nova at 74 to 79 X body, you can get parts for. Uh, but there's a limited thing, a limited option, I should say. Quarter mile. That was a quarter mile she won. I was going to say it's probably quarter mile. Not bad in full size truck. Well, it's got some horsepower. Hey, there's Hammer Wrench. Hello, Hammer Wrench. Rusted Junk Garage. Hello, everybody. Hello, Rusted Junk. I'm still at the dealership. 7th one so far. Oh boy. Yeah, I never went. I never went back to a dealership after that. I actually quit the dealership and I moved to Florida. And I was in Florida I was only 18 years old. I think I moved to Florida, and I was down there for about a year, and then I came back to get my stuff to go back to Florida, and I just never went back to Florida. I stayed here. Hundred and 108 mile an hour when she's not chopping on the top. Yeah, so you got that engine purring yet? He stopped to build a boat. Why? You got a lot of rain down there, ASO. Hey, there's first responder. Hello, first responder. See, when you talk about these guys, they show up. It was all good, though, first responder. We were just talking about last night how we were laughing. What engine's in it, Andrew? In the truck? I believe I know what it is, but I'll let you tell him. LS3. Oh, look at this. No, ASO was too busy knitting a sweater. Where'd that come from? That was pretty funny. It must be an inside joke there with the sweater. I don't know. Yeah, I was just thinking. You think I'd get sick of being out here in the garage, but no. I've been out here since. Well, I had to go to a doctor's appointment, but I was out here at 7:30 messing around before I left. I actually had to do something before I went to a doctor's appointment. Eye appointment. Yeah, I've been here messing around all day. I had a chance to wrench at an international dealer, good money, but it was 6 days a week, 10 hours, and 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. Oh my gosh, back in '99. It's getting rough in here. Well, we're all behaving pretty good tonight. First responder. Yep, rain and rain and rain. One-eyed cat says hello, first responder. I was just thinking, well, we have first responders there, and then we have one in the community too. That's pretty cool. We have a couple in the community. Buff is a first responder, and I think Blake is too. There might even be more than that. I know there's a bunch of musicians. I'm hoping they bring some um, instruments. We'll get somebody's empty trailer and throw them up on there and make a band. Well, he's not hitting too much horsepower because he's got the slowest car at the No Name Nationals. So he's only knitting mittens. Knitting or kneading ASO. Yes, exactly. When Buff gets the call, he's got to go. You know, it's already the 19th of June. All right. 4th of July will be here in a couple weeks. I'm going to head over to Chrysler's at Carlisle at the 14th. And then hopefully I come home and get that 455 all finished up. And then just go outside and bring the other one in. Kneading like dough. Oh, yeah. Needing horsepower. Okay, it's still okay. How are we doing here? Boom, 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 boom. Dang, I missed it. Hey, that's awesome, Andrew. That's some improvement there. That's great. Now remember, just it doesn't it doesn't have to be done today. That's my problem. I get out here, I stay out here, and I do too much, and then I wear myself out. And I got to remember, I'm older now. I can't be jumping off the back of a tractor trailer anymore either. So I just got to remember that. And I try to say that stuff to myself all the time. It doesn't have to be done today because I think everything has to be done today. You know, and then because I'll make a plan like I just want to get this done and that done, and next thing you know, I get that done real fast. I'm like, well, I might as well do this or might as well do that, and um, next thing you know, I'm out here all day, wore out. Andrew, I don't think he's coming up. I know One Eye Cat's not going. He's going. He's concentrating on the No Name Nationals instead of Carlisle. But I asked John last night, but he didn't. He didn't confirm uh, yes, and he sort of confirmed no that he wasn't coming up. So I doubt that he'll be here. But I'm going to go over because my nephew will be there. He lives real close to that to Carlisle. So I'm going to go over spend a day with him or 2 days with him, and then get away from all this stuff. I won't get away from it. I'll still do something before I leave. What's he say? Knitting horsepower. Excalibur. I dubbed the Sir Fox body the Quick. Yeah, I didn't even realize it was Father's Day the other day either, because I was out here doing the brake pedal on the Skylark was going down a lot, and I thought maybe there was air in it, so I checked. I didn't get no air out of it, and I knew it was on the back brakes because in the grass it would push me, um, and so I started investigating. And when I took the tire off, I looked down in there to get the bleeder. I got the bleeder loose, and then I looked and I saw, hey, the brake pad was probably about a 32nd of an inch away from the rotor. I'm like, that ain't supposed to be. So then I Googled it, and you're supposed to be able to adjust those rear parking brakes on them disc brakes. But when I tried it, it wouldn't adjust. So I took the caliper off and I turned it out and brought the piston out a little bit and got it to stay where I needed it and put it all back together, and I got better brakes now. But it still won't adjust out. I don't know what's going on there. Either somebody put them together. I don't think they put them together wrong, because when I do it with no pads in there, the piston will come right out. I don't know. I'll have to get back in there again and investigate some more. Doctor said I'm about 2 weeks ahead of my schedule on recovery. It's been slow. That's good, Andrew. I mean, 2 weeks ahead. I know when I busted my knee, um, my girlfriend's a physical therapist assistant, so she was able to help me exercise, do some therapy at home before I went to therapy. And then doctor said that the same thing to me. He said, "Man, you're so far ahead. How'd you do that?" I said, "Well," I sit at home and play Mario Brothers on the TV, and I do some uh, exercises with my knee." And he said, "Well, whatever you're doing," he said, "keep it up because you're doing a good job." So I was back to work a whole lot quicker than he thought I would be too. But then I'm another one that I really can't sit around very much, except for now. Hey, there's the Engine Light Garage. Hello, everyone. Oh, the inside sweater joke was from FRG's live the other night. Mohawk says that's awesome, Andrew. Auto Salvage says great news, Andrew. Lady Buck, Doe, Jane Doe, shaken, not stirred. Hello, Engine Light. Engine Light's he's been putting a Ranger together or something. Isn't that right, Engine Light? Isn't it the Ranger you're putting together? Let me see. He's at 49 subscribers. He needs 406. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's the guy putting a 97 Ranger together. There we go. Yes, sir. Paste. Oh, my. I'm trying to type and talk at the same time. Oh, I can't even spell right either. Oh, there we go. And there's Engine Light's link if anybody wanted to take a peek at his channel. Somebody read an Ian Fleming 007 novels and took note of how much he drank, smoked, and what he ate, along with his fitness level and job. They figured out he would live to 58. Well, I passed that. I'll be 62 here in a couple of weeks. Believe it or not, I got the retirement itch. But my job isn't that demanding, so it's like crazy to stop now. I got too much stuff to pay for. Boom, 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 boom. Well, where are we at? Hour and 27, 9:20. Well, I started right at 8 o'clock. Wow, how about that? We can go a couple more minutes here, and you guys let me know if you want me to keep hanging out, or otherwise I'll shut her down. Might be getting rain here shortly. It's starting to get windy. Let me check. Yeah, we're getting all the ASO's rain. There's some red stuff in too. What's next for the E-body? Well, um, I'm just going to dibble and dabble here and there. I got to mess with the driver's seat yet. This one's not bolted in or anything yet. That's just I have some stock mounts on it, and it's way too high. My head's like this far from the roof, so I had to put the passenger side over there, and I had to do some adjustments there. And then there's moldings and stuff to go on here, so I wanted to get the windshield moldings put on, and then get these moldings straightened out. I got a hole back here to fill, and a hole on the other side, and then what I may end up doing is putting the doors back on and messing with the adjustments there, because this one here was like about a half inch off the bottom and sticking out. So just little stuff like that until I get that Buick motor back, and then I'm going to get that in and ready for No Name Nationals. And then once that's all done and running and No Name Nationals, then I'll have to start. I'm already on the lookout for a great deal on a 440 or a big block Mopar, and then rebuild the transmission. and take it from there. Uh, but I didn't even think I didn't expect to even get this far with it. I thought uh, while I'm waiting for parts for the 455, I can start messing with this. And then once you start messing with rust, man, it just snowballs. And I even said a couple of times I felt overwhelmed when I first started. It was like, man, am I going to get through this? And I did. I got through it. It's I'm back to where I started, and that's a good feeling. Um, Now the engine I thought was going to be good, but it wasn't. So I got to deal with that, and we'll just dilly dally with it until parts for that come in, and just sub the engine light. Besides snagging all the ladies, chicks dig buck. That's my butt. You can have it, Buck. Have what? Yes, I am taking the Buck to No Name Nationals. I'm taking because I have commitments with the Buck. Way back in October, me and Barrows set up a race, and then I still have a race with JB. JB is looking for redemption, and then I'm sure I have a race with Big Mike's Hoopty Barn too. Um, so that's why I'm going to concentrate on that because in reality, I could take this because I'm at the point where I could drive it. So, and a lot of people want me to bring this. You just answered the question. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, unfinished. Hey, there's unfinished project. Big Buck 455. That's right. That's where it all started. I always wanted one of them 455s, and I got one. But boy, did I pick some motors to build. Let me tell you, man, they take a lot of money. I had to work a lot of overtime for just that one, and I'll have to work a lot more overtime for this one. I may even have to sell my Chrysler to fund it, but if that's what has to happen, that's what'll happen. I want to get all this big money stuff done before I retire. And then I can just play around. Hey, there's Wendy English again. Yeah, crew to No Name Nationals 24. Yep. I can actually say that. We'll get it there for 24 for sure. Um, Even if I have to put an LS in it. Don't tell anybody. I'm only joking. But I had all kinds of thoughts, but I think it would just be telling to just keep it a 440 or a big block, just because of what it is. Yeah, I loved electronics and uh, so the newer Hemi I would love to put one of them in here and to play with something on the laptop, and that'd be cool. Maybe some other day, some other vehicle. Monday Live. Yes, I didn't have work today, Brian. Thanks for stopping by though. So I thought, well, nobody else. I was looking and looking, and nobody else was live. So I thought, well, I'll just jump on and say hi to everybody. And I was I was messing with some windshield molding, just trying to get it to smooth out because it was rough. They ran the DA sandpaper over it. How do you get off? How do you get down off an elephant? Well, anymore, I can't jump down off. I'll have to climb down off a ladder. Jump, Geronimo. You don't. You get down off a goose. Oh, okay. I'm like, wait. That one didn't make sense at first. Right over my head. Got it now. Sorry, I have one big block Mopar and it's going in the cornet. That's all right. I have they're around, but I just don't want to spend the money right now because I got money to put in that buck yet, 455. So, um, but if a smoking deal came along, I'd dig the cash up and get it. You know what they say. If the deal comes along, you got to be ready. I just don't want to jump the gun yet. It's not necessary. Yeah, I still got a lot more work to do here. Like wheel bearing, check the wheel bearings and calipers, brakes. Um, there's supposedly all new ball joints and stuff in this thing, so I mean it seems tight. That I'd like to at least drain the oil in the rear and see what's going on in there. If anything's, I'm just hoping it's not black. That's the same thing with when I did the buck. I thought, man, I'd better check the rear oil, and I did, and it was nice and clean. So I didn't even bother changing it because I knew I was going to put a different rear in it. Exactly, big block. Got priorities, huh? I mean, I did spend some money here, but it was well worth it. I'm glad I'm back to where I started, and I'm actually to the point now where wouldn't take it much. It wouldn't take much to get it to drive, except for I need power plant, brake lines, fuel lines, fuel tank or fuel cell rather. But all that stuff's available. Oh, the glass is in. Yeah, see. Yep. That was the first time I put a windshield in. Went, went and bought the cheapo suction cups. They work really good. I think they're only like $8.99 a piece or something like that. Harbor Freight, and that worked very well. I wanted to record it. I had the camera there. I had the tripod. I had everything there, and I forgot to hit the record button. Did you get a rear for the buck? Yeah, I got one a while back, Andrew. It's only an 8.2, but it's still bigger than that 7.5 that came out. Um, it has one of those power tracks. I put one of those power tracks in there, the power lockers, and has 411 gears in it, which is way too much for a 455, but it's in there. So, but it makes that little 6-cylinder run pretty good now. I want to get out to hello Bigfoots and Mopars. They just started. They were What were they doing? They were putting the 281050s under their car yesterday. I watched their video. But so anyway, forget where I was at. We were talking about the rear there. But a guy at work had the rear, and I basically got the rear for free because there was all new parts on it. So I just paid him for the parts, which was a whole disc brake system for the rear, stainless steel lines, and braided hoses. All that stuff came with it. So I've sort of got the rear for free. Just got him out from underneath the parts. I helped him out and helped me out at the same time. So we'll see if it holds. Everybody says those 8.2s are weak, but I'm not going to be launching it. Just do a couple drag races, foot brake, and take off. Should be okay. And if it's not, then guess what? We got to put a rear in it. And if I have to do that, then I don't know what I would do. Either 8.8 or a 9-inch. I don't know. Hit that nail on the head when I come to it. Hopefully, I won't have to. Because I would just like to drive that car around the way it is. I like driving it around. I'd go to the store with it, and I was just over Tractor Supply with it today. And I'd go for ice cream every now and then. Shh, don't tell anybody. I just like to drive around, take it to a car show, and then see how many people are going to ask me, what color are you going to paint it? I want to say, the paint's already on it. Yeah, Mohawk probably saw the video. That was a nice rear. It was all. I had to put wheel bearings in it and the axle saver bearings in it and stuff. But I needed a 2-speed rear out of a D600. Yeah, yeah. I think I only ever drove one of those vehicles with a 2-speed rear in it. Not a long, long time ago. I know the first stick shift I drove was a 50 Chevy dump. That was, I think I was 9 years old. That was that was probably 1970. That was empty. I'm getting parched. Let me see if I can show you. I'll have to bring the buck down and see you there, Andrew. But I got the quarter panels and all straightened out. I drove plenty of 2-speed rear axles working on a farm. I'm in albums. Recents. Let's see if I go back here a little bit. There you go. There it is now. I got that quarter done. I put a door on that side. I found some S10 wheels on the cheap, cleaned them up. Well, that's a good question, Andrew. How many RPMs are gonna? I'm only building a stock motor, so um, you know what's a stock camshaft on 5500, 5800. That's about it. Dust Devil Garage. Hello, Dust Devil. Yeah, and back to Andrew's question. I wish I knew more about how to look at what the RPMs are doing, what the rear's doing, and all that math. I'd like to do that, figure that stuff out. I should Google that sometime and dig a little deeper into that because there's a formula for everything. Everybody's saying hi to old twin stick Mac. Hell yeah! Oh yeah, remember that? The one guy I worked with, the one garage I worked with, man, he had a whole bunch of those B model Macs, twin sticks. 3,500 RPM, 1,400 pounds of torque. Yeah, I'm putting a stock Buick cam in it from 1970 stock Buick cam. It's a used one, but Dallas said it was in good shape. It looks real good, so we're going to try it. I never put a used cam in before, so we're going to try it out. If it don't work, then I got to put a cam in. We might be able to put a cam in down there at Nottingham Nationals. I hope not, but I think it'll be fine. And that's a 370 horse cam, but I'm only running. I'll probably be. I'm thinking. I'm guessing. I'm going to check it out best I can anyway. 9-to-1 compression. Both sticks to the wall meant you were flying. Gear ratio times miles per hour times 336 equals RPM times what's TH? I'm going to take a picture of that formula. See if I got it. Yeah. I put the used comp cam back in the candy cane. It was one I ran before I done the roller cam for No Name. But I reused the cam and lifters, and it works good so far. Yeah, well, I got I have a used cam, but I got brand new lifters. Well, they're new old stock. The one machine shop I went to, he went up into his attic and he came down. And he said, "Hey, I got a set for you. These are old Wolverine lifters." And then I think Dallas said, "Yeah, oh yeah, they're good lifters. They're not even in business anymore. So they're new old stock." Yes, Dust Devil. We were just talking about it. We'll get this CUDA there for No Name 24. That I can say, but I don't. I want to get the buck for 23 because I have commitments with that, and I have an engine coming back. So the money I spend, I want to spend on that and get that done and over with. And oh, tire height. Okay, now I got you. And he usually allows for 10% converter slip until we get real data. Okay. Yeah, I'm just running a stock converter and all that stuff. So, but that will give me RPMs. Yeah, I could play with that formula. Oh, tire height. Yeah. Unfinished project. He's a character. He's the ninja trailer hitch. Well, Dust Devil may have two cars for 2024. Hey, there's Paint Namer. I remember Wolverine cams. Finished projects, the ninja. Yeah, I'm getting more and more excited for No Name Nationals again. It's coming up pretty quick again too. You know, it seemed like we were having a dry spell with it or whatever, but there's been more talk and more excitement about it. I think just recently, and it should be really fun again. Actually, I'll be doing the same thing as I did last year. Leaving a week early, I go down to my best friend's house there in Tennessee, and I'll stay with him for like 5 days, and go to the race, and then come back to his house, and then stay there a couple more days, then come home. So I got a lot of driving to do. But I was wondering, you guys think I should do a live again while I'm driving? After I'll be jumping back on Candy Cane, I have heads to swap, and I'm going to finish the flamethrower propane injection for this year's burnout contest. Oh, that's awesome, Big Block. We may be changing some stuff around here and have some extra Big Block parts available. We'll keep you in mind. Yes, keep me in mind. I know a couple people told me to get rid of this block um, because of the parts that were in it. They weren't good. But there's a whole lot of block. It's the other machine shop I was at. He has a 440 short block down there. He said it's been sitting there for 15 years. He can't get a hold of the owner. I said, well, let me know. I'll buy it off you. Yes, drive live. All right. Well, I was planning on it. I have a Mr. E Cam, a Mr. E Cam, Mr. Ed Cam. Yeah, because after this buck is done, I'm gonna jump back on here, start working some overtime again, and build up some cash. And because I think just Mopar Joe put a set of aluminum heads on that one, that 400 he has. And I think they're only like $1,700 or something complete. But they did some work to them too. But because I only have that one aluminum head I have is good. The other one's garbage, if you ask me. It'd take just as much money to fix it than it would be to buy one. Plus, they're old. They're old Mopar Performance ones. Mystery. Oh, mystery. Ah, say it again. He's. Did you get it, Doug? Mystery. Right behind. Yes, I'll be there too. Then Auto Salvage. Most likely, last year I met up with Clint Street Machines in Knoxville. Me and Clint went up to JB's house, or near JB's house, and then we picked up JB. So then we went up the road a little farther, ran into the NSB Custom Cars and Dr. Art, and we had like a caravan going out to No Name Nationals. We'll probably do the same thing again, and Mohawk might be involved. Nick the Van Man uh, might be in there too, and Daddy's Money Garage. I don't know. You can fill the freeway. Hey, there's Joe Royal. Oh, Joe. How's Joe today? Well, NSB, I was going to do the same thing I did last year. Try to get there for Thursday afternoon. I think what time we get there? 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon? That's when I would like to get there. I guess it depends on them other guys too. I mean, I could always leave Wednesday, sleep over till Thursday, and then take off earlier. But so far, the plan is same as last year. Oh, Skip's Dark Hollow Garage is supposed to join in the caravan too. I'm good. How y'all doing? I'm doing pretty good, Joe. Got my windshield in. Drunken Mutt's here. Hey, Drunken Mutt. Yeah. So NSB is planning on getting there for Wednesday to help John out. Only took an hour and 10 minutes in the Mustang. Unfinished project has 13 Saturdays until No Name Nationals. So that means you only have 12 to work on it. Oh, you're going up 65. 55. We went across 60. Was it 65 to 64 or something like that? We went across the top of Tennessee. If you're going up 55, you're not even near. JB's north of Nashville. Oh, putting in the new floor for Mama. That's awesome, Joe. Gotta keep Mama happy. Plus, you got to keep the house happy, you know. Dougster is out. See you, Dougster. Have a good night. Later, Doug. Yep, that's where we're going to pick up the interstate. Oh, up above um, Nashville. All right, I guess I'm picking up what you're putting down now. I'll have to take a look. Junk and Mutt's 212 miles from Sykeston. I'm 872. And then I'm going to add another 260, I think. So I'm a little over 1,000 to get there. Because I'm heading to East Tennessee, and then I'm going to head over to Sykeston. And then from Sykeston, I'm going to go back to East Tennessee, and then I'm going to come back to Pennsylvania. Big block's 119. Auto salvage is 428. Well, that's what we hit. We hit 24 to well, 24 take you right over into Paducah. And then we went to Sykeston. You're probably talking about 65 up to 24. NSB got me beat. He's 896 miles. Don't do the math on the Mustang trip. Unfinished projects knocking the chill off some bacon. Bedtime snack. Yep, 65 take you all the way up and then hit 24 over. And that way or what, whatever. Dallas told us another route to go if you want to skip those bridges. Oh, yes. Yes. I forgot about those bridges. They're pretty sketchy. Sketchy is relative, though, right? Bigfoot's Mopars was 750-ish miles. Twisted Mopar is only 2.5 hours away. $880. I thought you'd be a little closer, Andrew. I'm like 872. Yes, we passed 3 semis on there. Yeah, pucker factor. Yes. Yep. That's where I lost all my internet and stuff coming across them bridges too. I know one thing. I'm missing Nashville. Yeah, that's one of the things that was great with. I came across 40, and then I think it's Lebanon, Tennessee. I shot up to JB's house, and I went right around Nashville. 623 to Sykeston from Cleveland, Ohio, or 530 miles flying. Colleen 668. Yes, those bridges were scary. And you got a 102 wide yet too. Well, have a good night, Mohawk. Where'd you go here? Have a good night, Mohawk. Thanks for stopping by. Keep up the good work, dude. You're doing fine. Oh, I'm closer to the turnpike. Yes, I'm only 5 miles to the turnpike. The last year, well, I always shoot down 81, so um, to go to Tennessee. But then last year on the way home, I skipped the turnpike. Um, I made up some good time, so I think it took 79. Came up through Lexington, up through Kentucky. Man, some of the mountains in West Virginia were nasty. And then I came across, I think it's 79 or something, or comes over. I hit 81 by Hagerstown, Maryland, and then came home. I should have just hit the turnpike, but I cheaped out. Everybody saying goodnight to Mohawk. Oh, hopefully they have the construction right north of Nashville done. That killed us last year. Yes. Hey, unfinished project. You going to make it this year? Well, nobody knows what he looks like, so you don't even know. He might be there and you don't even know it. Yeah, I could have swore I saw him last year at Chrysler. Are you going to Carlisle this year? No name that or unfinished project. Maybe this time you won't run away with your red hat. I'll make a poster. Well, group photos with UP if he does. Oh, okay. You got to run up 20, 83, 24 plus miles. I guess that's a whole lot better than uh, running 30 through York. My God, that's a mess. And then and then you got Gettysburg and then all the way over to Chambersburg. Thanks for stopping by, Joe. He's got to head out. Take care, Joe. That was an awesome story he had on his 30 Chevy. Awesome. You got to watch that video. Drunken Mutt's out too. See you later, Drunken Mutt. Here's unfinished project with the red hat. He said he don't own a red hat. I have a hard time believing that. But hey, I could be wrong because I've been known to be wrong. I said I was gonna. I said I was gonna shut down around 9:30. It's already after 10. It's not looking good, SB. Too far out to say definitively. Definitively. I'll put that up there. Well, you didn't. You don't know if you're going to. I don't. Well, you don't know if he's going to Carlisle. I guess. Well, I have a few more items I need here too. So, like the left hood hinge. I need some moldings for up in here. I got an early one. Catch you later, gang. Well, thanks for stopping in, Andrew. Have a good night. Always good to talk to you and good to see you. And stay well, my friend. Just bring a small kitty and sit down. And the first guy there will be unfinished project. Good night, Colleen. Thanks for stopping in, Andrew. Big Block says. Oh, yeah. Hey, I'm glad I did this live tonight. This was pretty fun. Yeah, just yakking. I'm pretty good at that. I shouldn't be looking over that way because I always find stuff. Rain should be coming here soon, probably in the next hour. You don't need a door, do you? I need two of them if I get doors, but I don't know. I got fiberglass doors. ASL bought some ice cold Keystones and some cherry wine last year. Was going to set up a ninja trap. It's because you get to have a kitty. It is 10 o'clock and time to rock. I have to clean up and take care of. Good night, everyone. Good night, Paint Namer. Yeah, I'll be shooting out of here soon. Buckets of fun. How the buck you doing there? 6%. I'm in the garage till 1 a.m. or so. I won't make it that far. Usually 11:30. I'm falling asleep. That's why I never make it to Barrows Live on a Saturday. I get done, especially if I work on a Saturday. Then I get done with my live. Oh, excuse me. Get done with my live, and then I never get to go on Barrows. I've been trapped. I'd have been trapped. 6% is famous now. Why? What did he do? The famous 6%. Well, somebody called me royalty yesterday or Saturday. I'm like, I don't know about the royalty stuff. Maybe a Dodge Royal. I was trying to see where the rain is. Well, that's probably a good. Well, I don't know. It might be going the opposite way now. I'm getting wind now. Oh, on live with big channels. Don't yawn. It's contagious. Yes, it is, isn't it? That's why I tried to cover it, to try to help you guys out. I'm always looking out for you. Royal pita. Yeah. That's not a pita as in pita bread. That's pain in the ass. Hope I'm not keeping you up there, mate, on Maple Lane. If I am, let me know. I'm ready to shut down anyway. You know me, it's getting late. I just found a spot I missed. We need rain here. Yes, I need rain too. I mean, I did cut the grass today, but I only cut part of it because the rest of it's all brown. I'm like, I'm not cutting that. So I left it alone. Hopefully it'll grow. Usually it don't turn brown till like August, but we've been getting hit hard here. Go Go Garage. Hello all. Hello, Go Go. I was scrolling, looking, and there's something to listen to, and saw you were live. Well, you picked the right one to listen to. Unfinished project got a kick out of your comment, your PETA comment. Ron made it. Hey, Ron. Short grass is thirsty grass. I didn't know that. So maybe I should have left it long. Well, the only good grass I have is under the trees, and where the sun isn't hitting it. I mean, that was getting pretty tall. So that's all I really cut. You know, I put that little short out today for ASO with the carrot cake, and that thing did pretty good. Because we were talking carrot cake last night. Alrighty then. Ah. All right, how many we got in here? 14 yet. Wow. We'll hang out for it. It looked good. Yes, it did. I almost bought some. What are you whittling on, Buck? My windshield molding here. Can you see it? I just cleaning all the paint off of it, and they had it really. I don't know if you can see it here or not. It's pretty bad up on the top part here. They dent it and all kinds of stuff. So I got to do some straightening out. But I wanted to get I wanted to smooth it out and get all the paint off of it. There's still little bits hanging on. Because that paint stripper you buy anymore is garbage. So that's it. I was just messing around. Oh. Don't yawn, it's contagious. So Oh, I seen it. What? You didn't get a slice of that carrot cake? No. I gotta watch my sugar. Um, I did have French toast this morning with some at that restaurant. I had French toast with some syrup. Otherwise, I think I would have had some cake. I gotta watch my sugar. Otherwise, I'll be a bad boy. There's Ron English's link. There's Ron's link there. There, Go Go Garage. There's Go Go Garage's link. I believe I am. I better be. Let me go make sure I'm subscribed to Go Go Garage. Subscribed. Got 310 subscribers. You've got this. Got brakes? Who's stopping? Headlight restoration. You got a lot of cool stuff over there. Go check them out. We are at Buck Does It. Not much content yet. No Name 2024. Yeah, Made on Maple Line. I should do some more videos for her. She only has one out there. Yes, I know the feeling. And you know what? Sometimes I'll do. I'll put a title out there and think it's okay and all, and I'll go back and I'll say, well, "What was I thinking there?" And I'll actually change it. And sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. Um, but I always think, well, if it confused me after the next day or something, then it's definitely going to confuse everybody else. But that's one of the tougher things with this YouTube stuff is trying to get the. I don't want to do the per se clickbait, but you still need clickbait, but truthful clickbait. No, not the stuff that just to get them to click on it, and then none of it's in there. Well, but you sort of got to um, find your way around that. 6%, almost 800 subs. 6%. I thought he had more than that. No, 760. I'm slacking today. I usually have all that stuff in the noggin, but I wasn't on. I was working in the garage all day today. I wasn't on YouTube. I put that carrot cake short out today, and that was it. I made another one, two more. Because there's always a short video you can make. Boy, unfinished project. That little kitty you got there is doing pretty good, man. It looked a little rough there in the beginning. Looks like he's got a good life now. Hey, GoCo Garage, thank you so much for the super sticker. I wasn't expecting that. Turbo Tom's stuck at 339. Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, Barrows keeps doing that to me every week. he gives me $2 for a buck, he says. I appreciate that. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. You didn't have to do that, but I thank you. Yep, it'll definitely be coffee or I don't drink as much soda anymore, but I still drink soda. Or lunch. I can get lunch for $10 anymore too. I found a spot. I went for breakfast this morning. It was $19. I'm like, my God, that's crazy. And then throw a tip on it. It takes you to 23. Yes, twist it. Go Garage is rolling in it. Subbed you, Ron. English subbed you, Turbo Tom. Hey, Turbo Tom hit 340. Try to get to the track Saturday and do some more videos. That's right, Dennis. Get to the track and do some videos. I don't know. You'd have to get some kind of mount for your phone that you can mount in the car, all right? And you do some shorts that way, and even a long one too. You know, because I don't know if you know it or not, Dennis, but um, you can go into your when you go to create a short, you can go in there and just take a part of a video and make a short out of it. You don't have to use the whole video, and you don't have to use the whole 15 seconds, and you don't have to use the whole 60 seconds. Um, you can just take part of a video and just do 10 seconds, 14 seconds, 18 seconds, 58 seconds. But there's a place in there that you can trim it and add music and turn the volume up, turn the volume down, all that stuff. You can do a voiceover too on your shorts. All y'all have to do is get to $4.99. I'll take care of the rest. How many did you get this year so far? Unfinished. Thank you, everyone. Oh, you're welcome there, Dennis. Sometimes 9 seconds gets the most views. Ron, I don't think I'll make it to anything this year. I don't have time to keep up. Half my butt off and finished. Yeah. He's got a few this year. I'm thinking at least 4. It might be 5. I didn't know that. Oh. Well, let me see if I can show you. I don't think I can show you. There. Let me go to Google. I don't have to post it, but I think I can go to Google, right? Come down here, create short, right? And down here, there's a little square. I hit the square. It takes me to all my videos, right? So then, let's go to this video here. I've got mail. And then I can cut that video down to 4 seconds. Right? And then I can go, right? Done. And I can go back in and hit this video again, hit that button again, and go to another video, right? And I could take that and I could cut it down.
It's almost chow time.
Right?
Chow time. Chow time.
Right? So then you could go and check it.
POS Racing. Thank you, Racer. We're going to put that right. It's almost chow time.
See? And then you could go in here and you can do sound. Right? You can add sound. Let's just say paint it black. You go in there and add that. Oh, it didn't do it. There you go.
POS Racing. Thank you, Racer.
And then you could go in here and adjust. Okay, so you could take your voice, your so there,
POS Racing.
right?
Thank you, Racer.
Then you hit next, and then you can put your title and stuff in. But I'm gonna. I saved it as a draft. I don't know if that helps you out or not. I didn't get this. I hope you saw that. So now I video it. Quite a few I had lost track. Yeah, 312 now. Cool. It's different on the computer. Yeah, I don't do any shorts on the computer. I do my shorts on the phone. I never had luck. Every time I try to do it on the computer, it puts it as a long form. Yes, that is. It's real easy. Like that one video I did, I think I used like 7 different videos, and I only took little snippets here and there and put them in. Now I was just playing around there, and I didn't really make a video, but that and the same way with the because I always like pick a part of a song out and put it in there. Is that an app buck? That's not what my phone does. You know, I don't. I guess yes, it's the YouTube app. Let's see. You have the YouTube app right here. That's what I use. And then I can go back over here, and then I have the YouTube Studio app too. Mine's an old iPhone 7. I don't see why it wouldn't, but man, I hope so. If not, you'll have to download the app. But some of the older phones, you should be able to do the app. Okay, there, Ron. Thanks for stopping in. I know I need a better phone to do this. Well, how do you get on your phone to go into YouTube? Or do you just go into Google and go through YouTube? Yeah, because that's what happened with me with the shorts is I used to do the 15 seconds or 60 seconds because see that's another thing a lot of people don't know either. Um, Took me a while to figure it out too. But when you create a short, up on the top here it says 15 seconds, and you can click it, and now you get 60 seconds. But you don't have to use that whole 60 seconds. Now, where do I find my drafts at? Yeah, so James and James just used an older phone. So Unfinished Project says his phone won't do what mine just did. That's odd because I showed Big Mike that one day. Well, I'm sorry if it doesn't work for you. I mean, I thought it worked with all the YouTube app stuff. Yes, exactly. It zooms in and ruins it. That's why I don't know if I Googled it or something or other. I think I might have Googled it how to create a short, or I might have been on that YouTube help. But that helps out a lot because then I can like I'm doing like a little video series now where or I was scraping some paint off a molding. So I'm going to do a little short on that once it's all done. And my shorts came in as grainy, and I sent one to Don. Now I got to figure out how to find my drafts. Maybe it's in the library. Download through videos. Let's try videos. Nope. I saved it as a draft. Yeah, it has to be in portrait mode exactly and less than 1 minute. But usually when I create a short, it just gives me 15 seconds there. And then I have to hit that button up top to change it to 60 seconds. Unless I use a video that's longer than 15 seconds, then it'll automatically go to 60 seconds. If you understand, if you're picking up what I'm putting down.
Well, hey guys, let's talk about this for a minute. You see, Black and Decker.
Uh-oh. Where are we at here? See ya, go.
Black plus Decker. Used to be Black and Decker. Hey. Well, hey guys.
Library. Your videos? Nope. I don't know where I would find my draft at. That's a shame. I thought I worked on all the phones and all the apps. Clips. Nope. Hmm. Hey, there's Buck's live. 12 watching yet. Well, I don't know where that draft went. I guess it's in my maybe it's in my YouTube studio. All right, all I have to get going. Thanks for the chat and thanks for the subs. Hope to check out all your channels soon. Awesome. Thanks for stopping in, Go Garage. Have a great night. Appreciate it. Anybody else try doing that with the videos? No, there's no drafts anywhere. Thank you, Buck. What for? For the short stingy? Did it work for you? It didn't work for unfinished project. Let's create a short. Oh, here's the drafts right there. I want to cancel it. How do you cancel it? Add details. Discard. Discard edits. Hey, I think I did it. Show it again. All right. Let me see if I can start over. Let me see if I can turn the laptop and show you what I'm doing. All right. Okay, so you know how to get to this spot, right? Down here in the bottom left, it takes me right to my videos. See, add clip. So we'll do the carrot cake.
Speak of it, and
So you can just
speak of it, and it appears. Right? ASO?
so then you hit the done,
Speak of it, and it appears.
right?
Right.
Down here there's a done. I hit the done. So I got one up there, and I got 15 seconds. So you can also hit here and then change it to 60 seconds. Then you go down here and hit that same video button again. It takes me back to the clips, right? And then could take this one.
Well, pulling double duty today. Almost chow time. It's almost. Well, pulling double duty today.
Then I could hit the done. I can go back in there, and I can add as many as I want up to 60 seconds. So let's try this one. Painted black. Right? Then when I'm done, just hit the check, and I can preview it.
And it appears. Right? ASO? Well, pulling double duty today. Speak of it, and it appears.
Okay,
Right?
so
ASO?
done. Let me give. I want to cancel it though. He says, "How do you get that screen with the camera?" Okay, discard. Okay,
Speak of it, and
start over. Now, what I do, see, I have the. Let me get out of here. So I hit the app. Takes me right to my YouTube. There I am. There's Big Mike, and then I hit the plus sign down here. See right here. Then it says create a short. You can create a short. You can upload a video and go live, or you can create a post. Okay? And then I create a short, and then that's when I come up to here, and then these are all my videos. Does that help you? Oh, thanking me for the live. Oh, you're welcome there, first responder. This helped me. I'm glad I can help somebody. Now, some of that stuff. Oh, he says, let me see. I'll do a little montage, right? Do the carrot cake.
ASO? Speak of it, and it appears.
Done,
Right?
right? And then boom, get.
Big O. Hey, everybody, go check it. Big O race 38 POS. Big Racing. Got you on the side of the bucket. Hey, everybody, go check out 38 POS.
That one will go out tomorrow. Right here.
I found some more rust. I found.
And we'll put another one in there too. What do we got?
All right, partially welded in. All right, partially welded in.
And then, I got my 15 seconds, right? See if you don't put the 60 seconds.
And it appears. Right? ASO? Got you on the side of the bucket. Hey, everybody, go check out 38 POS Racing. I found some more rust. All right, partially welded in. Speak of it.
Next, right? And then here I'll just put a collage, right? AGE. I don't know if that's the way you spell it or not. And then I hit the hashtag, and then I put shorts. Shorts come up, and then I hit it again. Hashtag, and then messed up. Fat fingered it. There we go. Hit No Name Nationals, and then hit done, and then upload short. Uploading your video. That's it. So that way, because what I do, when you see that 15 seconds or the 60 seconds, I want to go fast because I want to get through the 15 seconds or even the 60 seconds. So what that does for me is I could shoot the video on my phone and go back in there later and just cut the beginning out, cut the end out, and just take the good meat out of it, and then post it. I'm computer stupid. I always just upload it when I hit create. I thought that since it was in the camera, I was for filming a short. I'm such a goober. You said it. Well, I was a goober too. I mean, when I did my first short, I didn't know it was only 15 seconds or something. So I'm out there and I'm talking to the camera and it's already over with, And then for some odd reason, I posted it, and then they were picking on me pretty good on that one. And I didn't even know you could change it from 15 seconds to 60. I don't know where I found that out. But that's what I do. I open my camera up and then make sure I'm on video. And then let me see. So I could take this video here. I have it running, right? And then I can get where I want to go, right? Hello, everybody. We're doing a short here on live, so I thought I'd do a short of a short on a live on a short for a short. You picking up what I'm putting down? So then I could take that, stop it, and then I'll play it. Where's right here? So you play it. Take this video here. I have it running, right? And then I can get where I want to go, right? Hello, everybody. We're doing a short here on live, so I thought I'd do a short of a short on a live on a short for a short. Picking up what I'm putting down. So then I can take that. I kill me sometimes. You better publish that one. I'm going to do it right now, Big Block. I'm going to show you. So then I go in here. I hit my YouTube. I hit my I hit my create. I'm a professional at this, by the way. I don't know if you know that or not. I go in here, and then I hit this. So I can take this video here. Then I have it running. So I could take this up to where. All right. Hello, everybody. Cut it. Hello, everybody. We're doing a short here on the live, so I thought I'd do a short of a short on a live on a short for a short. Picking up what I'm putting down. So then what I'm putting down. Hello, everybody. Down. Hello, everybody. So then that's 11.9 seconds out of that whole thing, right? I hit done. And then I could watch it again. Then I hit next up here, and then that's when you need to title it. So I have to come a little creative. So I'll title it and send it out there. A short Am I missing anybody here? Better publish that one. He's short of a short. Unalive. There we go. 12 seconds. All right. Space. Hashtag no name nationals. Hashtag Cruda. We'll put Cruda in there too. And then hashtag shorts. Boom. All right. Done. Upload short. That's what I've been saying for a long time now is the more videos you got out there, the more chances you got to get subscribers. I don't know if I'm going to get any views on that other one I put out. That was kind of that collage thingy or whatever. I didn't even know how to title that one. I just threw it out there. But you guys should be able to see how it did. And then that one there, the short of a short on a live on a short. Let's see what that one does. But it's late at night. Shorts, you just never know. Like I'll get in the middle of the night, I'll be looking at my shorts and they're from another country somewhere. And other times nobody looks at them. I just had one last week. I think I got what was it, 49 views or something like that. And, oh man, I kill me. Let's see. Oh, the double duty one did 58 views, right? I did the carrot cake today. That was 1,700. I did the give me a break one with the with the refine the rust and said, give me a break. That one did 5,900. The painted black one did 1,400. The gas pedal cleaning did 3,700. So that's why I've been saying there's always there's always a little short video you can do. Look at the stupid thing I just did there. We'll see what it does. Hopefully it does well. I didn't shut this down or anything, did I? We're still live, aren't we? Yeah, we're still live. Great numbers. Yeah, I've been doing pretty good with them. Great numbers. Yeah, I've been doing pretty good with them. You do all know that you can go back in to one of your long form videos and take a clip out of it and make a short out of it too, don't you? Still live. All right. I didn't know with all them buttons I was pressing did I shut it off. It says I'm still live though. But this thing lies. I'm gonna have to stop soon. I'm running out of water. Water boy. I'm a water boy. Well, that's what the doctor says to me all the time. Drink, drink, drink. Drink, drink, drink. I know that Russell does. Yeah, I think I told Russell how to do that one night. And the same way with the video clips, taking little pieces out. And Russell, man, he's like, man, thank you so much. That makes it so much easier. But I guess I could show you that too. Um, I got to get a long video. gun. Play it on YouTube.
All right, hello everybody. Welcome back to Buck Does It. Today's video is an update.
On my phone,
on the rust repair on
I got my video playing, right? So
the
you want to go, get up in here and just take it to the spot about where you want to do a short.
it's a little higher.
And then you hit this remix button here. It says edit into a short. I don't know if you can see that or not. Let me see if I can show it. Up here it says edit into a short, right? So then I could take that,
Windshield's ready to go in.
I could take it 60 seconds or I could take it back to 15.
Slap that windshield in there. Gonna finish up that.
So then we can just hit next, right? So that was my long form video.
Yeah, we'll see. Windshield's ready to go in.
Next. You guys can watch these then too. And then just do your caption your short and then upload short. I'll put it out there. And that's a short. So we'll put windshield. Yeah. You guys will go nuts if these things go viral. So will I. Cruda. And then I want to do shorts. Yes. And hit done. And then upload short. I just made a short out of that long video. Slapping the windshield in. I'm learning more tonight than the past year. Well, stick around. I'll be here all week. I'll be back on Saturday again, too. I just uploaded a short quarter-mile draggy run in the Cummins. Cool. And when you do it that way, the YouTube will take the viewer to the long video. I didn't know that. Yes, go back and make a few. Especially if you've messed up, you know. When there, I did that one. I was working on the buck, and I says, I was putting some fiberglass in there, and I said, "Man, I wish I was good like them other guys, but I'm not." And then I put another one where I dropped the pin for the door hinge. I made a video out of that too, but because that was in my long form video. And with shorts, some work very well, others don't. I don't know. But for me, since I put a short out every day. Every day. I haven't missed it since last year. Since Stuff with Cletus put that challenge out, 50 shorts in 50 days. I have not missed a day since then. So it's probably a year now that I've been putting a short out every day. I need to make one of me launching a new F-150. It leaves a couple of nice marks on the road. I uploaded a fish short. That would be a good thing. And so, NSB custom cars. Just put a short out. Look at that. We were just talking there, and I put 3 out. And if you guys forget how to do that or something, email me or whatever, and we'll exchange phone numbers or something, and we'll talk on the phone. I'll help you out. I'll be glad to help you out. And if I don't answer the phone right away, leave a message because I'm either at work or sometimes I leave my phone here. I'm up in the yard, Um, I'm not attached to my phone. Most of the time, it looks like I am, but uh, I have my phone. I also have my phone on silent all the time too. I'm looking for NSB here. I got a second wind now. Oh, come on. There's a bunch of NSB stuff. NSB custom cars. There you are. Thanks for the knowledge. Oh, you're welcome. Video chat. Yes. We could Skype, yo. Or what do they call it? What's Apple call it? Uh, Airtime or something like that? The music and text part of it. Yeah, actually on the bottom there you can add music, you can do a voiceover, you can add text all in that app there. All in that, in the bottom there where I went to adjust, there's other options you can do in there. I haven't really messed with all that stuff. I just try to keep it simple and just throw videos out there. 3 minutes ago, no views. Oh, he's got the time and everything up on there. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's start it over again. So, how did you title that one? Ram 26 Draggy Run. Oh, okay. And then Unfinished Project put one up too, didn't he? Works with watch hours and no music. Yeah, Perpetual Project does a lot of cool shorts with texts. Everyone needs a Draggy. Yeah, I don't have one. Is that just an app? Was Unfinished Project? Was yours River Monster? Yeah, there it is. He got himself a River Monster. Watch, he's going to pull it out of the water with his red hat. A little sunny, isn't that a sunny? He got 697 views. You just posted that a couple minutes ago, right? Well, that's not fair. The Draggy Run only got one view, or 0 views. 2 views. It's a monster. It's an app and it's a little black box. You record from your phone and it adds the overlay. Oh, okay. So a little draggy run. I use UCut to make my shorts. miss out. Second place is First Loser. Little black box, $169. I'll have to put that, check into that. All right, fellas. It's 11 o'clock. Oh, you could do some virtual drag racing. What are you slapping a windshield in? Hey, Duke, welcome. I got a 70 CUDA here. Let's see. You see it? I just slapped the windshield in today. I did a whole lot of body work and stuff up in here. Got a whole lot more to go. I don't know if that helps or not. Sweet. Yeah, it is sweet. I'll have a picture. Hang on. This is the way I bought it. I bought it sight unseen, so it needs a lot of work. But after it's done, let me see if I can find it here. Hang on 1 second here. There we go. We're getting closer. Getting closer. There we go. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's kind of blurry. There we go. And if you look on my home page on the top there, you can see a picture of it like an hour after I bought it. I dug it out of a garage. It was sitting in a garage for I don't know how many years. There's it from the side. Anyway, thanks for stopping in. I was just about ready to wrap things up. I was shutting down at 9:30. It's a little after 11 again because we were yakking pretty good. We were talking about making shorts, and I was telling these guys how you can use different. I shoot all my shorts. I make videos, and then I go in and create a short, and I just take pieces of different videos and make a short. And that's how that one got put out there. Yeah, I have a playlist on that car of when I first got it, and then the rust that I found, then the rust that I fixed, and the rust I'm still fixing. Hey, thank you, Duke. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's I don't do a like the how-to stuff. I just usually just make a video of what I did. Sometimes I'll show you different things I've done. Um, but I usually, if you look in there, you'll see Rust Update, and that just goes show you like the progress I did so far. That's just how I roll anyway. You need to clip this short segment out and upload it as a standalone video. Oh, you mean? Oh, okay. You mean for doing the shorts? Is that what you're talking about, NSP? I didn't think about that. I can do that. I wonder how much of a thing you can do. I could probably take a little 60 second short out of that and make one out of it. I don't know if you can make a longer video out of that if you clip it, because you could take clips, but I don't know how long your clips can be. Yes, it was super helpful. Oh, cool. I'm glad. I like to help people. Because some of that stuff will drive you nuts, and because even like what made me think about it was Dennis. I seen Dennis from Twisted Mopar trying to make little short videos, and I saw him rushing through, and I thought that's the same thing I used to do. I used to try to rush through that 15 seconds instead of making a 40-second video and cutting it down to 15 seconds, you know, and that's what that works great with. Is you don't have to worry about what the beginning is. You don't have to set things up. You know what I mean? I just start the video and then make a video and then cut the what the hell is Blake call it? Cut the dead air out or cut the cut the fat. That's what he says. Cut the fat out. Hey, there's Duke's link. Go check his channel out. Thank you, Unfinished Project. He's got 9 subscribers, 2 videos. I can't wait to play with making some shorts. Yeah, I can't wait to see what you come up with there, Unfinished Project. Because you're a crafty little dude, man. Or I don't know if you're little or not. I never saw you. Fluff, fat, haha. Yeah, cut the fluff out. Yep. And you download a live from YouTube. If you can, just edit it down to just the part where you're doing the how-to in short form, your phone part. Huh. I don't know. I'll have to dig into that one. That might be a good project for work tomorrow. As long as I'm not busy. I hope I can remember that long. I'm tiny. Well, I'm Mark. Nice to meet you. People call me Buck. So, anyway. What are we down to 6? Oh, we're back up to 10 again. A phone book to see over the dash. Not me. I'll tell you what, this seat here, you wouldn't need a phone book. It's tall. I just about hit the roof in it. I'm going to have to do some cutting and grinding to make that seat fit. Either that or I'll have to buy a lower profile seat. This one has like a pedestal on the bottom. So I don't know if they make different size seats because that one's even a little too tall. Yeah, that's way down the road, right? And the seat's just for comfort anyway, I think. Plus, I think you should feel good if you're going to fly down the road or down the track. I was just looking for some paint. I see a spot I missed. I'm so happy I made it this far. All right. Hey, we actually did something tonight. But another thing with the live is just like your live chat, you can't. So I got to look at the time frame. So it was right before 3 hours. So like 2 hours, 40 minutes, somewhere around there. I'll have to remember that. And I'll go in there and see if I can make a video on that. Time for bed, Buck. Yes. Yep. Well, I work second shift, so I usually don't go to bed till like 11:30, 12 o'clock on a weeknight. Because right now, what I usually do is I get home at 10:30, and then I'll come in. try to be quiet because she works day shift, and then I'll go in my bedroom and I'll get the laptop out, and a lot of times I do video editing at 10:30 at night. Some of that stuff is I'm starting to get a little better at videoing, if you can imagine that or not. I don't have to cut as much fat out anymore. Oh, big block 402. You can put a harness on a bench seat. Hi, John. If I don't write it down, it didn't happen. Yes, exactly. Write it down, you won't remember. That's right. Big block's got a point, and it's a sharp one. Let me get a pen. Pencil. Oh, I did a lap around the car again. You know how many times a day I do that? You can't believe it. Too many times. We'll just say like 2 hours 40 minutes, somewhere in that area, and go searching time frame for shorts. Hey, there's Barrows. What the buck's going on, everybody? Hello, Barrows. I need a roll bar too. We should clear the bench. Fuck. Just took us to school, Barrows. Yes, exactly. Listen here, fellas. We'll have enough out of you. Back in the room. That was fun though. I had fun doing that. Buck just put on a master class for shorts. I don't know about a master class, but I'm just showing you what I do. There's probably even more to it than that, but um, that's just what I do. I should do more studying for that stuff, but I like to, like I said before, I like to keep it simple. Just let's see how that thing did. Dashboard. Windshield got 59. The short of a short of a short on a live got 25, and the collage got 53. Big Block was first. Thank you, Big Block. And the collage, he was first too. Had 2 likes, 4 likes, and 2 likes. We're now certified in shorts. Shorts. It was school. I fell asleep. I missed it all. And it feels like Saturday all over again. Yes. 110 views in 20 minutes. Not bad. Is that your draggy one? Well, yeah, because the vertical like makes it smaller. Right? I got to check that. Oh, this way. All right. Oh, I want to switch it that way or that one. Yes. The vertical takes so much out of it. Yeah, 150 now. Best I've done was a burnout short, and I got like 3,500 in an hour. It was kind of late though too, so I don't know. Like I got in the habit of 10:30 in the morning. That's when I do it. 10:30, 11 o'clock. It seems like if I do one at 10:30, 11 o'clock, and then do another one 12 or 1 o'clock, that one at 12 or 1 o'clock doesn't do anything. But that's just me though too. You have to find your own little time frame there. All my viewers are on Sundays. Most of my viewers are on Sundays. Did you get a copyright last year, Big Block? Because I know I was watching you last year when you were down there. Yeah, but you weren't monetized last year either. Are you monetized now, Big Block? Did you get your 4,000 hours? I got mine back in I think April 22nd or something like that. I think so far I made was it $46 or something like that. I didn't get in to make money, but why not try for it anyway? That was the goal that Barrows gave me. He said we're going to get you monetized by No Name Nationals. That's that one. Analytics. There we go. Here's the whole channel. You can't do it from here. All right. Hey, Dean Steven. I do fandom randoms. I haven't got the hours in. I don't really do many lives, so watch hours don't get over 1,900. Yeah, that's how I'm back. I just hit all the shorts. Cool. But that's how I gained or grew my arrow hours. That was easy for me to say. But I did what I was doing was I would do a premiere right before my live. So I would get all the people in the premiere, and then I would redirect them to my live, and then I'd do the live, and then sometimes there was a couple times we were like 5-6 hours on it live, and then I was getting I was getting probably an average of 90 to 100 hours a weekend for watch hours and then I because when I first got my 500, I think I only had like 759 watch hours, and that was in August. So it took from August to April to get to the 4,000. I got 80,000 views and 55 subs. My best short was 2 a.m. on a Sunday morning. Weird, yes. Well done, Buck. Does it? Same accent as me. G'day, mate. I don't think that's right, is it? Comes down to what you do over when you do it. It still comes down to what you do over when you do it. R is okay. 80,000 views, 55 subs. I know Barrows, you always talk about the retention, but I hardly ever look at any of that stuff. I guess I could go back and look. But I had a lot of the people that are in my lives would show up for the premiere. Um, and then John was the one that John Wilburn's the one that mentioned that last year sometime. He says, "Why don't you try doing a premiere right before you're live?" I'm like, never thought about that. So then I tried it, and then what would happen is everybody that was coming to the live anyway would go to the premiere first. So it worked out very well. This may be the end of me. Not much in here. Hours. Stupid word. No? Oh, now I got you. HOU. Here it is. HOURS. Hours. ASO only needs 1,700 more. He was only at, I think he was under 1,000 watch hours a little while ago. But they don't the lives count for your watch hours, but they don't get you. I don't think they get you much as far as revenue. I really didn't look at any of that stuff. Watch hours. I'll have to go look back on those retention rates on those premieres. I don't know if you can see it on here. Let's see. I think this one was. That's my butt off, Dean. 9 convert. Well, I had 18.2% on that one. Retention rate. This one, I had 34%. That was better. Oh, on Instagram. Yeah, I should do more over there with that stuff, but I don't. Last night live after 13 hours. You probably got more than that, didn't you? 13 hours. You have to go in there and hit the last 7 days. Then it'll show you. Okay, fellas. I'm going to end it here. Don't yawn. It's contagious. Oh, Together Live in 13 hours should get about close to 50 watch. Yeah, that's more like it. Yep, we're empty. 11:30. Now it's bad time. All right, everybody. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for all the fun. I had fun. And hope you got something out of that. And I think you did already. And I'll be keeping an eye out on you guys. I want to thank the moderators tonight, the Unfinished Project, and Dean and Auto Salvage Outlaws. I always try to get 333 watch hours over 28 days. Good seeing you all tonight. Later, Buck. Good night, everyone. Great info tonight, Buck. Oh, you're welcome. Glad I can help. So with that, we're going to end broadcast and